Hey guys, what's up? I'm back at it again with another Big Brother episode review. This episode is episode 8. Um, but before we get into that, let's recap episode 7. In episode 7, what happened was Sam won veto. Sam won the veto competition, but did not use the veto, so it's still Jessica and Kimmy up on the block. And Kimmy is still the target of the week for Jack. And that's basically what happened. So in this episode, the first thing it shows is Cliff brings Nicole and Ovi into the lounge room or whatever it's called, beside the community bathroom. And says, I want to make an alliance with the three of you. And we're going to call this alliance the Fellowship of the Zing, which is the worst name that you could ever think of. Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, there are some showmances that we need to talk about. Some new ones, and I'm going to touch on some old ones. So the new ones are Nick and Bella are a couple, or showmance, and Mickey and, or no, Jack and Annalise are a couple. And then, of course, you have Jack and, Mickey and Holly as a couple. So those are the three showmances that were, or the two new showmances that were brought up. Why do I have this week? Cliff says that he has a morning routine that he has to do every day, or else he'll go insane in the Big Brother house. So here's his routine. Gets up early. I think they said that he got up at 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock or something like that, before everybody else around should be up. Goes to the bathroom, and then makes coffee. He likes it dark coffee. And he goes into the lounge room next to the community bathroom and talks to the camera about not only personal stuff about his family, but also he talks about who he's aligning with, who he thinks the couples are, who just talks a lot of game talk about what's going through his mind game wise. But remember when I said that it's at 3 o'clock and nobody should be up? Well, somebody was up. Christy decides to go to the bathroom and goes to the bathroom and hears Cliff talk about his entire strategy, talks about an alliance that was formed, which is the Fellowship of the Zing, and talks to him about the 3 different couples that are in the house. So Christy goes and tells everybody in her alliance about what she just heard Cliff say. And then that's like, maybe we should get Cliff home, or put Cliff up next week, and all of that. Also what happened was, Kimmy, Kimmy and, I think it was Jack. Yeah, Kimmy and Jack were talking. No, it was Kimmy and Mickey. Kimmy and Mickey were talking at the round table, and basically, Kimmy told Jack that Bella started the 6-person or the 4-person alliance, the Black Widows, that I talked about last episode. If you didn't watch the last episode, go watch it, because I explained who's in the Black Widows and who started it. So if you want to know who really started it, spoiler alert, it's not Bella. Not Bella. So, but go watch that video if you want to see who started that alliance. So Bella spills the Grateful Alliance to Sam because she thinks that he could trust him. And what does he do? He goes and tells his side. So most everybody knows about the Grateful Alliance at this point. The only ones that don't know are is Odie and maybe Catherine. And then Jack. Bella spills the alliance, but doesn't say the alliance name. So, the one that spills the alliance name is Jack. Jack and Mickey are talking in, I think, the storage room? Was it the storage room? Yeah, I think it was the storage room. He wants to, anyway, they were talking in the storage room, and Jack basically spelled the alliance to, Sam. The name of the alliance. So, Sam wants to flip the vote because, all this time, these 2 weeks, he was gonna vote for that side of the house, but he didn't want to do that anymore unless he was in the alliance. He didn't want to be JC and Sam from last season. I feel like those two were a part of level 6, making it level 8, but they weren't officially in it, but they were voting for the majority of the time. They were voting for that side of the house. So I think that's the same case with Sam from this season. So I think he tries and he succeeds, but I don't know how that benefited his game going against an 8-person alliance. Okay, now comes time for the veto ceremony. Jessica gives her long speech about nothing important, and then Kimmy's turn comes around, and she calls out everybody. She calls out Bella for playing both sides. She calls out Jack. She calls out the Grateful Alliance, basically. Everybody's calling out the Grateful Alliance. It might be gone by the end, but so everybody votes, and the vote comes down 10-1 to send Kemi to the camp comeback room. That one vote being Mickey. HOH competition. Not really a surprise because of what it was, but Nick won. Which I'm surprised I got this video done in 10 minutes. Nick won. So, in my opinion, he should put up Cliff. But that's not going to be the case. I think he's going to put up one of the Grateful Alliance members. So, we will see on Sunday. Sunday's episode is going to be the nomination ceremony. Wednesday is going to be the veto ceremony. And Thursday is going to be the eviction and the HOH. So, we will see who Nick puts up on the chopping block. If he's smart, he would put he would put Cliff on the block next to a pawn. Like, maybe Jessica. I kind of feel bad for Jessica, actually, because Jessica's, even though I don't like her, I think that she's going to be there for a while, because nobody's going to vote for her out, because I think she's like the Victoria from season 16. She's going to float her way through to final 3. Or maybe final 4 and then Mickey and Bella and Jack will take her out, but that's all for today. Like I said in my last video, if this gets to 16 likes, or 16 views, or if the last video gets 16 views, and I will be doing the spoiler videos. So if you guys want that, share this video on all of your social medias, and I will be doing it once I hit 16 views and 1 subscriber. 1 more subscriber. I have 3 right now. 3. Oh, and I forgot to show you my Cliff Notes. Okay. I will see you guys on Monday. I'll see you guys then. Bye.